What's going on, everybody? This is Jay Bird. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Without further ado, let's get started. So, this question that I get from many producers and beat makers for years, they've been asking me, how much piano or keys can I get by with as a producer? And usually when I get that question, my impression is that, they don't really have a whole lot of time to practice or have a whole lot of time to learn an instrument from scratch. And so that's one of the reasons why we have a lot of software and instructional videos on what the best shortcut is for learning piano quickly and swiftly, and all these different cheat codes and stuff like that. That your cheat code is already within. It's not from necessarily someone else giving it to you. Your cheat code comes from discovering things the more you participate. Well, first listening to music, of course, and picking out my favorite things to listen to and trying to sort of replicate an element of those things on the piano. And even though I didn't really have technical support from master piano teacher or anything like that at a young age to where I could be called a prodigy, because I am not a prodigy, I was able to rely on my discovery through my ears. So just being able to learn different songs and train my ears and play notes over and over and over again until they were embedded. That was one of the most important things that it took for me to keep going in wanting to learn more and more about the piano, to learn as much of an instrument as possible, because you'll always have an advantage over the next person who is just trying to learn a few chords and a few scales, and that's it. That's all they really have in their arsenal to produce, to compose. And of course, it's limiting when you stop at a certain level and you don't consider the fact that you could forever be a student, and everything that you learn is continuous, and you're always taking advantage of your own discovery from within. And what I mean by that is practice is made fun with discovery. So if you've been having trouble practicing a scale because the scale is boring, I think it's just because of the approach of how you're practicing a C major scale, or practicing a C major chord, or a chord or a scale from any other key. Music exercises definitely can get redundant and bored at times. So this is why you have a lot of different people that are providing lessons for aspiring musicians looking for a shortcut, or looking for the fastest way to learn something. And those things aren't bad, but at the end of the day, the discovery still comes from you, and you are the only one that can really open that up more than any other instructor. They can help you and they can guide the way, but at the same time, you have to be able to open that door and explore this crazy rabbit hole of music. So as a student, I feel like I am always obligated to learn for myself, so that I can keep my mind fresh and just know that anything that I do soak up is going to be applied to my skill set. So that's what I say to the aspiring producers. And even if you are an experienced producer and beat maker and you've had success as a musician, you never stop learning. And I think that's what's really important. If you have any thoughts on this topic, be sure to comment. And if you like what you saw, then be sure to give it a thumbs up. And also, my social media links are down below in the video description. And until then, guys, I will see you next time. Have a good one and take care.